Unpalatable truths. One of the more subtle ways we can be manipulated is by what is not said or seldom mentioned. Over the years, and there have been quite a few because I'm 85, I believe this has got worse, especially recently. So each episode, this podcast will focus on at least one unpalatable or neglected fact. My comments, interpretations, and reactions are entirely my own, but the facts will be facts. Podcast 2. The unpalatable fact for today is that to apply for asylum in this country, you have to be physically present, and yet there is no such thing as a visa for asylum seekers. In other words, there is no safe and legal route for asylum seekers in the UK. I would argue that this lack of safe and legal routes is the primary cause of the large numbers of asylum seekers crossing the Channel in small boats. Approximately 37,000 in 2024, approaching 30,000 already this year. It also creates the conditions in which the people smuggling gangs will arise and thrive. A system of legal entry could be set up through a combination of online and embassy or consulate application. This would not only greatly reduce Channel crossings, but could provide much needed control, acting as a first stage in assessing claims and giving timely notice of future requirements such as accommodation, so avoiding wasteful expense like the use of hotels. According to records up to last year, about 68% of these illegal immigrants were granted asylum, which suggests most are genuine enough. The great majority of legal immigrants come on work and student visas, but these visas have requirements which the people crossing the Channel in small boats almost certainly couldn't meet. Actually, more asylum applications are made by legal immigrants with a student or working visa than by illegal boat immigrants, but many fewer are granted. There are several legal entry arrangements for refugees from specific countries. Ukraine, of course, Afghanistan and Hong Kong, and from the UNHCR resettlement program, and from family reunification arrangements, but these are not available for asylum seekers. There is a huge difference in scale between legal and illegal immigration. Legal immigration, overwhelmingly on work or study visas, is in the many hundreds of thousands. In 2024, it was almost 1 million, but over 500,000 people left the country, so net immigration was a little less than 500,000, 490,000 compared to 37,000 boat people. Legal immigration is on a large enough scale to be significant economically and socially, but illegal immigration, despite a worrying long-term increase, remains a minor factor, except in politics, especially right-wing politics. Of course, people continue to die attempting to enter the country in this way. Creating some safe and legal routes could prevent this.